This is the Bay Area's news station. KRON4 News Weekend starts now.
Most health experts agree that the U.S. is facing a very complex health problem. They say that education about health and nutrition, very important parts of the solution, but that exercise is crucial. And joining us this morning is Jim Kirwan. He's a fitness guru, and he's here to tell us about how we can exercise and make it fun. It's quite a tall order, Jim. Thanks a lot for joining us. Thanks a lot for joining us this morning.
Delighted.
This is more than a business for you. This is really a calling. It's a very personal issue. Explain that.
It is. Well, it goes back quite a long time at this stage to when I was 20 years of age. My dad, who was 47 at the time, died very suddenly from a massive heart attack. Now, like most of his contemporaries then and now, let me say, he didn't exercise. The odd game of golf, maybe. He went for the odd walk, but essentially he didn't exercise. And I believe that that was a major influencing factor in his premature death. I said to you a little earlier, he'd be 85 years of age today. And I think that he's lost 38 years of his life. So we can change that, and unfortunately the situation has got worse. Far too many Americans either do too little or no exercise at all. So we have to change that.
And you combine that with a really unhealthy diet for a lot of people, and the supersizing and all of this, and the high fat content in foods. This changed you personally, in which you explained a little bit, but did it get you to start exercising, and was that the motivating factor?
Well, I was always exercising. I mean, I was 20 at the time, but I smoked when I was 20, and I cut them out. But yeah, for the rest of my life, I've really been focused on the importance of fitness. I see it as the secret sauce, and I think I want to try and help people to see it as a positive mindset rather than the negative mindset that I think it has become.
So many people will use the excuse that exercise just isn't fun, it's drudgery, and you say that you can make it fun. How do you do that?
Well, I think there's a lot of things that you can do. I mean, I have 5 kind of steps, if you like, and the first step is all about that mindset. You have to give the fun aspect a try. I mean, not try exercise. Yes, we want you to try exercise, but we want you to actually think, hey, if I change my mindset about exercise and see it as fun, see it as enjoyment, see it as entertainment, then maybe it will be fun and entertainment, because the people who actually do it see it as fun and entertainment.
Sure.
So it's a shift of mindset. So that's number 1. I mean, number 2 is all about relationships. Develop relationships. What about your wife or your husband? What about your kids? What about your friends? What about your colleagues at work? What about developing some new relationships? It's a fantastic way to develop new friends, especially as you get older.
And it's something that your new friends will all have in common.
Absolutely, absolutely. Number 3, I've just mentioned relationships, but personal time. Allocate a certain amount of your exercise time to yourself. It's a great way to chill out. It's a great way to think. I'm at my most creative when I'm actually out exercising. I come up with some great ideas. It's a great way to cool down. You know, if you've had a row with somebody, go out and go for a run or a walk or whatever, and
yeah, tough day at the office, whatever it may be. Sure.
Yeah. Outdoors. I'm in San Francisco. I've spent the last couple of days here. Wow, why would you want to exercise indoors when you can be outdoors in San Francisco or in California? Fantastic environment. I love it. And number 5, when you go on vacations, think about exercise and focus on your vacation and think, hey, I'm going to have an active vacation. So whether it's skiing, whether it's riding your bike, whatever it is, make sure that your vacation is full of active fun.
And you're the living embodiment of that.
I try to be.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, I am.
Yeah, you mentioned that during the break you're 58 years old.
58.
And that you are doing this not for the professional athlete, not for the person who is active, but for the people who are maybe sitting on the sofa watching this and saying, I need to get up and going.
Yeah, I'm not going to help the guy who's already committed. I'm not going to help the expert, the person who's already doing it, but I believe that I can help to motivate and get people to see, with the passion that I have can actually switch across into their body, and they can be just as passionate about it.
If folks want more information, they can log on where?
www.healthyexercise.com. Or they can go to YouTube, which is just simply healthyexercise101.com. Sorry, 101. Healthy Exercise 101.
101. Yeah. Easy enough. Jim Kirwan, thank you so much.
Pleasure.
And we'll be right back.